Imagine a cold night in 2017. Telescopes worldwide are scanning the heavens, as they always do, when suddenly a strange object is detected. It's moving at an incredible speed, hurtling through our solar system like nothing we've ever seen before. Its shape, its trajectory, and its speed are unlike any asteroid or comet that has ever been recorded. This object, later named Oumuamua, meaning scout or messenger in Hawaiian, has intrigued and baffled scientists since the moment it appeared. Fast forward to today, NASA has just made a chilling announcement. This mysterious visitor, which had once left our solar system, is now on a direct collision course with Earth, and the impact could happen within the next few days. But what is Oumuamua? Is it a natural object, like a fragment from another star system? Or could it be something far more extraordinary? Some scientists believe that it might be a probe sent by an extraterrestrial civilization, quietly observing us from afar. Others think it might be the result of a cataclysmic event in another galaxy, a fragment of some ancient celestial body wandering through space for millions or even billions of years. But the one thing we know for sure is that this object defies all explanation. In this video, we're going to dive deep into the story of Oumuamua, from its first discovery to the alarming predictions about its impending collision with Earth. We'll explore why this object has sparked such intense debate within the scientific community and what steps, if any, NASA and other space agencies are taking to prepare for its potential impact. Back in 2017, astronomers using the Pan-STARRS 1 telescope in Hawaii first spotted Oumuamua. At first glance, they thought it might be just another comet or asteroid, a fairly common sight in our solar system. But as the data started to roll in, it became clear that this was no ordinary space rock. For one, its shape was completely unprecedented. Initial observations suggested that Oumuamua was long and thin, much like a cigar or a giant shard of rock, tumbling end over end as it moved. Later, scientists would revise these estimates and determine that it was more likely pancake-shaped, flat, and thin, unlike anything we've ever seen. But even more unusual was its speed and trajectory. Oumuamua wasn't just meandering through space, it was rocketing through our solar system at over 196,000 miles per hour. It wasn't following the typical path of an asteroid or comet. Instead, it seemed to be on a highly unusual trajectory, one that suggested it had come from far beyond our solar system, possibly from another galaxy altogether. This marked Oumuamua as the first known interstellar object to ever visit our solar system. But then, just as quickly as it appeared, it was gone, vanishing into the depths of space before we could study it in detail. And that's when the question started. The unusual characteristics of Oumuamua immediately sparked debate among scientists and astronomers. Some were convinced it was a naturally occurring object, a piece of an ancient planet or star system that had been ejected into space by a cataclysmic event. Others weren't so sure. One of the most vocal proponents of the more exotic explanation was Avi Loeb, a Harvard professor of astronomy. Loeb argued that the object's strange shape, its unexpected acceleration, and its highly unusual trajectory all pointed to one startling conclusion. Oumuamua might be an alien spacecraft, but why would a spacecraft be shaped like that? Loeb theorized that Oumuamua could be a form of light sail, a spacecraft propelled by the radiation from stars, similar to the way we've been experimenting with solar sails here on Earth. This would explain its ability to accelerate as it moved away from the sun, something that couldn't be easily explained by traditional physics. Most mainstream scientists, however, weren't ready to jump to the conclusion of extraterrestrial technology. The simpler explanation, they argued, was that Oumuamua was a natural object, albeit a very strange one. Perhaps it was an unusually shaped fragment of a distant star system, or maybe it was made of a material we had never encountered before, which allowed it to behave in ways that defied our expectations. But even this natural explanation was filled with questions. For one, Oumuamua didn't behave like a comet. It lacked the telltale tale of gas and dust that we see with comets, and its unusual acceleration didn't seem to be caused by any visible outgassing. It was almost as if something invisible was pushing it along, but scientists couldn't pinpoint what. For years, Oumuamua was nothing more than a fascinating mystery, a fleeting visitor that had come and gone without leaving any real answers behind. But now, in a shocking twist, NASA has revealed that Oumuamua is on its way back, this time on a direct path toward Earth. According to NASA's latest data, Oumuamua is traveling at an even greater speed than before, and if it continues on its current course, it will collide with Earth within the next 5 days. This revelation has sent shockwaves through the scientific community and beyond. While the object's exact nature remains unknown, one thing is clear. If Oumuamua were to hit Earth, the results could be catastrophic. Based on its estimated size, roughly 800 feet long, it could cause massive destruction, potentially rivaling the impact of the asteroid that wiped out the dinosaurs 65 million years ago. However, some scientists remain hopeful that the object will once again change course, as it did during its first visit to our solar system. Its ability to accelerate and alter its trajectory without any apparent cause has led some to believe that it might be under some form of intelligent control. But even if Oumuamua doesn't directly impact Earth, its return raises many urgent questions. Why has it come back? Is it simply a rogue piece of space debris? Or could it be something more deliberate? An alien probe sent to observe our planet? And if so, what does that mean for us? NASA and other space agencies around the world are now scrambling to prepare for the potential impact of Oumuamua. While the odds of it hitting a heavily populated area are relatively low, the sheer size of the object means that even a remote impact could cause widespread damage. Landslides, tsunamis, and wildfires could all be triggered by such an event, not to mention the potential fallout from the debris it would kick up into the atmosphere. In recent years, NASA has been developing strategies for dealing with potential asteroid impacts, including missions like DART, which successfully demonstrated the ability to alter an asteroid's path. But the challenge with Oumuamua is its speed and unpredictability. Unlike other asteroids, which follow predictable orbits, Oumuamua seems to defy the normal laws of motion. This makes it much harder to intercept or deflect. There's also the unsettling possibility that Oumuamua isn't a natural object at all. If it is in fact an alien spacecraft, we have no idea what kind of technology it might possess, or what its intentions might be. Could it contain some form of advanced weaponry? Or, as some have speculated, could it be carrying alien life forms, viruses, or other biological threats? Regardless of whether Oumuamua is a natural object or something more, its sudden reappearance has reignited the debate about the importance of space exploration and planetary defense. In the last few years, efforts to study and explore interstellar objects have gained new urgency with projects like the Lyra mission, which aims to send a spacecraft to intercept and study objects like Oumuamua. These missions could hold the key to unlocking the secrets of the universe, how other star systems form, how planets are created, and perhaps even whether we are alone in the cosmos. But as Oumuamua reminds us, space is a vast and unpredictable place, full of mysteries that we have only just begun to understand. With its return, we are faced with more questions than answers. What is Oumuamua really? Could it be the first direct evidence of intelligent alien life? Or is it simply a strange, interstellar object that we've never encountered before? As scientists race against time to study it before its potential impact, the world watches with bated breath, knowing that whatever the outcome, the universe is far more mysterious and awe-inspiring than we ever imagined. One thing is certain, the story of Oumuamua is far from over, and as we stand on the brink of a new era in space exploration, we are reminded of just how much we still have to learn. As we continue to explore the cosmos, we may one day find answers to the mysteries that Oumuamua represents. But for now, we can only watch, wait, and prepare for what may come next. As the clock ticks down to Oumuamua's possible impact with Earth, we are reminded of our place in the vast, unpredictable universe. Is this the final chapter in Oumuamua's story, or just the beginning of something far greater?